Alright. Where does first go? I think I'll let you go first.
Okay then. First, I'll play the spell card DragonTron, allowing me to send a dragon-type monster from my deck to the graveyard. Any response?
Nope. And let me guess, Cyber Dragon?
I will be sending to the graveyard
Hey, thanks for the life.
this card.
Okay.
Now, because I control no monsters on my field, Darkworm's effect activates in the grave, allowing me to special summon it from the graveyard. Any response to that?
Nope, you're good. What was that effect again?
Supreme King Dragon Darkworm. If there are no monsters on my field, I can special summon this card from my graveyard. And it has an effect when it's normal or special summon. I can add a Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from my deck to my hand. Any response?
So it's already, It's already out. Okay.
Yes. Do you have a response for its summon effect?
No.
In that case, I will add from my deck Supreme King Gate 0.
Alright. Oh, Crystal.
Next, I'll activate Supreme King Gate 0
Yeah.
on a Pendulum Zone.
Alright.
Next up, I'll normal summon Performer Power Skullcrabat Joker. When this card is normal summoned, I can add a Performer Power, a Magician Pendulum monster, or an Odd Eyes monster from my deck to my hand. Any response? In that case, I'll add in Performer Power Pendulum Sorcerer.
Alright. Oh.
And now, because I have a Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster on one of my Pendulum Zones, I will activate Supreme King Gate Magician's effect to my hand, allowing me to send a Pendulum Dragon, Disease Dragon, Synchro Dragon, or Fusion Dragon from my hand or extra deck to the grave in order to special summon.
Alright. That's good with me.
I will send a Crystal Clearwing Synchro Dragon from my extra deck to the graveyard,
Yeah.
and special summon Supreme King Gate Magician.
We are.
Now, Supreme King Gate Magician's effect. When this card is special summoned, I can add a card that mentions Supreme King Zark in its card text other than a spellcaster type monster.
Alright. Good with me.
Next, I'm going to use Darkworm and Joker to link some. I'll play Beyond the Pendulum. If this card is link summoned, I pay 1,200 of my life points in order to add a Pendulum monster from my deck to my hand. And after this, the effects of monsters on the field as well as as well as the cards in my pendulum zones are negated until I'm able to pendulum summon. Now I'll activate Otter's Archpendulum Dragon. With scales of 0 and 8, I'm allowed to pendulum summon levels 1 through 7 monsters. Now, I'll pendulum summon Supreme King Dragon Darkworm from my extra deck.
Alright.
Then from my hand, I will pendulum summon Performer Power Pendulum Sorcerer and Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph Dragon. With Pendulum Graph Dragon, this is a ritual pendulum monster, but it must be ritual summoned, or I can pendulum summon this card from my hand only.
Alright.
And now Performer Power Pendulum Sorcerer's effect. Because this card is special summoned, I can target up to 2 cards on my field and destroy them. And if I do, I get to add Performer Power monsters with different names from my deck to my hand. So I'll choose Sorcerer itself and Darkworm on my field. And I will add these 2 cards.
Alright.
Cuts or tap.
Tap.
Any cards off the top or bottom of the deck?
5. 5 from the top.
Alright. Then, I'll set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Alright. See what I got. Decent. I'm going ahead and activate Dark Magical Circle from my hand.
Okay. No.
And look at the first 3 cards of my deck. Either way they are. And then I will go on ahead and end my turn with that, sadly.
Well then, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, but you'll be in for one rude awakening. Because I'm going to activate and reveal this card during your end phase. I activate the trap Soul of the Supreme Celestial King.
Alright.
This card allows me to tribute 1 spellcaster type pendulum monster on my field, whose original attack points are 2,500. And then I can banish monsters from my field, hand, deck, extra deck, and or graveyard to fusion summon Supreme King Zark.
Alright. Oh, Zayden?
So, from my graveyard, I will banish Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon.
Yup.
Then from my deck, I will choose to banish the original Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
Alright.
Then, from my extra deck, I'm going to banish Starving Venom Predator Power Fusion Dragon.
Alright.
And I will banish Odd Eyes Rebellion Xyz Dragon.
Alright.
And now I will fusion summon Supreme King Zark. And now, because I currently have a Pendulum, Synchro, Xyz, and Fusion Dragon name monsters are banished in their card names, Supreme King Zark's effect will not be negated from this on the trap's effect. Therefore, Zark's special summoning effect will now activate. If this card is special summoned, all cards my opponent controls, it destroys all cards my opponent controls on the field.
Oh, I read that card.
Now it's my turn. I will draw. I activate Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon's effect from my hand. I discard it and pay 500 of my life points to add a level H or lower dragon type pendulum monster from my deck to my hand. And I will add Supreme King Dragon Lightwork. Now, I will pendulum summon Supreme King Dragon Darkworm from the extra deck.
Alright.
Next, I will pendulum summon Supreme King Dragon Lightworm. I will use Beyond the Pendulum along with Supreme King Dragon Darkworm to link some. I play Exceed the Pendulum.
Alright.
If Exceed the Pendulum is link summoned, I can target one pendulum monster face up from my extra deck and add to my hand. And I will be adding back the former Pal Skull Corbett Joker.
Alright. Good.
Next, I'll normal summon Performer Pal Skull Corbett Joker and activates normal summon effect. And now I will choose to add this card. I reveal my face down card. My ritual spell, Odd Eyes Advent.
Okay.
And I will use the Joker on my field and Supreme King Dragon Lightworm to ritual summon.
Alright.
Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon.
Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon. Oh, I'm dead.
Next, Exceed the Pendulum's quick effect. I can go into special summon Perform Power Odd Eye Synchron, the tuner monster from my hand. Because its levels are in between the two different pendulum scales. Next, I'll use Exceed the Pendulum as 3 materials, as well as Perform Power Odd Eye Synchron. Using these two monsters, I will now link summon Access Code Talker. And now Access Code Talker's effect activates. I can target a link monster that was used as a link material upon its summon, and Access Code gains attack points equal to the monster's link rating.
Yep.
Now I'll proceed to enter the battle phase.
Yep.
Access Code Talker will attack you directly for 5,300.
Alright.
And next, Supreme King Zark will attack for 4,000.
Yep. Okay. Let's see what I got. And it's that one. So I guess I'll go first. I'm gonna go on ahead and play Dark Magical Circle from hand. There's 3 cards in my deck. I'm the Dark Magician. Like this. Then I'm going to go and activate a Magician's Souls from my hand. Send Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl deck to the graveyard. I'm gonna send Dark Magician. Special summon him back from the graveyard. Attack mode. That I will pass turn.
I'll draw for turn. Well, I'll activate my quick play spell card, Wings of Light, allowing me to add a Supreme King Dragon or Supreme King Gate potential monster to my deck to my hand. Any response?
Nope, you're good.
Alright. I'll add Supreme King Gate Magician. Next, I will activate Orange Revolution Dragon's effect from my hand. Discard it, pay 500 my life points to add a level 8 or lower dragon type potential monster to my deck to my hand.
Alright. Those dudes.
Next, I activate Perform Pal Lady Angela's effect in my hand. I discard it along with one other Perform Pal monster in my hand. And then I get to draw 2 cards.
Alright.
I can only use one effect from Lady Angela turn. And only once during that turn. I activate Supreme King Gate Magician. And next, I'll activate Supreme King Dragon Lightworm. I activate Supreme King Gate Magician's Pendulum effect, destroying it and replacing this card with a different Supreme King Gate potential monster in its place. Effectively making it active. And my target shall be Supreme King Gate 0. Next, I activate Supreme King Gate Magician's effect from my hand. And I will send Crystal Clearwing Single Dragon from the extra deck. Special summons. What's your field looking like?
I just had Dark Magician and Dark Magical Circle. That's it.
Alright. Now Supreme King Gate Magician's special summon effect. I get to add a card that mentions Supreme King Dragon in its card text other than a spellcaster. normal summon Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm.
Yep, that's Dark Worm.
And with his effect, I'm going to add a Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from my deck to my hand. So that's another Supreme King Gate Magician for me.
Alright.
Now I'll use Supreme King Gate Magician and Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm to link some. I'll link summon Beyond the Pendulum. And with Beyond the Pendulum's effect, I'll pay 1,200 life points to add a Pendulum monster from my deck to my hand.
Alright.
Cut or tap.
Cut.
Alright. Any cards from the top or bottom of my deck?
Let's go 3. 3 from the top.
Now, I'm going to Pendulum Summon from my extra deck. Supreme King Dragon Dark Worm, Supreme King Gate Magician. Then from my hand, I'll Pendulum Summon Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon and a second Supreme King Gate Magician.
Alright.
And at this moment, Beyond the Pendulum's effect will activate. Because I Pendulum Summon monsters with different levels to zones that this card points to, I can target 2 cards in the field and destroy them. So I'll be destroying and targeting Dark Magical Circle and Dark Magician.
Alright.
Next, I'll set 2 cards face down. Then, I'll use Beyond the Pendulum and Dark Worm to link some.
Alright.
I will choose Zephyr Metaltron. And I can only summon this monster with at least 2 monsters summoned from the extra. Next, I'll use one of my Supreme King Gate Magicians along with Zephyr Metaltron to link some. Access Code Talker. Now access Code Talker's effect on Link Summon. I can target a Link monster that was used to Link Summon it, and it gains attack points equal to its Link rate.
Yep.
Now I'll proceed to enter the battle phase. Access Code Talker, break attack for 5,300.
Yep. And since you did that, I'm gonna activate Magic Karibo from my hand. Special summon a Dark Magician from my graveyard in defense mode.
Alright. Supreme King Gate Magician will now attack into Dark Magician.
Alright. It's on.
At this moment, Dissolver's effect will now activate. Because a Pendulum monster on my field battling an opponent's monster, I can special summon this card from my hand.
Okay.
And now Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon will attack for 2,700.
Yep, we're still alive.
53 plus 27. That's exactly 8,000.
Wait, because
Yeah. Alright, dragons.